Good morning. It is early morning. Boys are in the camper. We stayed the night at Neels Gap. We're waiting for our shuttle. We're going to do 38 miles from Dix Creek Gap to Neels Gap, and it's all cool. It's except for we've had an unusual cold spell for October, and it's supposed to be possibly 16 degrees tonight where we stay, which is 2,000 foot above elevation of being 24 degrees right now. Here they come filing out. Oh, there's our pastor.
What's up?
So, more on the trail. See you soon. Oh, it's chilly. At Dix Creek Gap, my favorite shuttle driver, Jeff. Taking a well-deserved lunch break. We're over 5 miles in, and it's been actually this is the first time I felt warm besides sweating going up a hill. But I was like cold and warm at the same time.
Yeah, the wind's been kicking and
yeah,
brings the temperature down a little bit.
Weather app said it was supposed to get down to 24, 25 last night, and we're climbing a couple feet, just 2 feet. That's all we're climbing. 2,000 feet in elevation. So we'll see what it gets down to tonight, but we weren't anticipating it being kind of chilly during the day. It's just been kind of cold, so we're trying to soak up a little sunshine. Hope it gets a little warmer still. And if there's some cool views, I will show them, but if not, we'll see you somewhere at camp.
I guess I lost that cup.
Pastor,
Yes.
what's that lid to?
Where?
On
this?
the yep.
This is a delicacy for athletes. It's a high caloric protein based source of fuel. It's available at most supermarkets. It goes best on a cracker. It's potted meat.
Even the inside of the can looks kind of rough.
Kind of looks like cat food. It's essentially Vienna sausages that they've pureed.
That they've pureed.
Yeah, you can spread it nicely on a cracker.
What you eating, Ben?
Really gross, watery oatmeal.
Nice, look at that. You can go down that rock right there. Sit out. Beautiful. Was a hard 11 miles today. We climbed probably 4,000 or 5,000 foot in elevation as far as climbing, between up and down. Appalachian Trail is crazy. It just takes you up and takes you right back down. We only went up 2,000 foot in elevation as far as true elevation, but yeah, the ups and the downs. First 4.4 miles was the hardest and just kind of wiped us out. Pastor's taking the first run to fill the bucket up.
We're all pretty dehydrated.
Yes.
I think we're going to set it behind the shelter. There's be a little wind blockage.
Okay, that works. Yeah, if it was nicer, we could set up there with that view.
All kinds of hooks up here to hang all your bags.
Yeah, that view is so beautiful, but it's too cold. Trail said it should be 20 degrees tonight. We were thinking as low as 16, so 20 doesn't sound, you know.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It sounds bad.
I'm chilling in the tent. Kind of don't know what to do. It's 5 o'clock. It's cold. And it's only going to get colder. So if I stay in my sleeping bag, I'm going to be in it till 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. We started right there. That's a 4.4 mile climb from right there where it says Clayton, Georgia. That's Dix Creek Gap, and goes up to here where it says Kelly Knob. So that's 4.4 miles. That was the roughest part. You come down, was fairly easy, and then we had a big pool. We're staying at Trey Mountain Shelter tonight. So you see how that up and down, if you add it all together, climbing back down and going back up, it's about 5,000 foot of climbing elevation.
No, he'd hate it. He doesn't
Just wanted to get a picture of my pastor's shorts and long underwear.
So inappropriate.
It's my husband. Heading off to the privy?
Not yet.
Okay, I was going to tell you good luck, but I won't. Oh.
Trekking poles.
Say it again. How much did your tent weigh? Sorry.
If you use trekking poles instead of the poles that come with the tent, it's 1 pound and 15 ounces.
I cannot even see it.
I think it's like 2 pounds and 6
Let's
ounces.
go take a look at Pastor Dylan Davis's new tent.
Set it up correctly.
It's alright. We're in a hurry and it's cold. Looking good. Looks good.
That arrived as I was walking out the door.
Okay.
What did?
20 degrees tonight.
What did?
My sleeping pad, the Invoker, that's what it's called, arrived as I was walking out the door.
That's
So
funny.
he brought it instead.
So I brought it instead of the one I had.
That's funny. This is Conrad's and my fairly new tent this year. Our Hyperlight. No, it's Z-Pack. Sorry. We go back for our bags or Hyperlights. Our Z-Pack. Conrad did an amazing job setting it up. It's only a pound, so that's awesome. Morning, Pastor. All right, how'd you do, honey?
I stayed warm. I did not sleep.
I know. 1 for 2, huh? And we got some amazing oats I made. Oats and rice and pecans and hemp and chia and some truvia. But look at this sunrise this morning. Love you. Been pretty cold. Kind of feels more like a survival trip versus a fun hiking trip so far. We're hoping that it warms up today. I slept in 2 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of my hiking leotards, and my rain pants over that, just hoping that it would insulate my heat in a little bit. I had this, my buff above my face. I had my hat on. I got 2 jackets on. I put my rain jacket inside my sleeping bag over my legs. I took my husband's jacket that he has on right now, this black jacket, put it over my sleeping bag, and yes, I stayed warm. But, what, are you laughing at me, Pastor?
Yeah.
He wouldn't drink any of my lemonade this morning, though. He's got an issue with...
Yeah.
You use the funnel?
No, I didn't bring it. But if there was no trees, it'd be a beautiful view back in there. We're kind of crawling up through these tunnels. Kind of cool. Little rhododendron trail. Kind of cool. It's a trail right there. I do believe I don't see any white hashes, but it couldn't be anywhere else. Let's see what kind of view we got. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is 11.5 miles south of Dix Creek Gap. Headed towards Springer, of course, but we're going to stop at Neels Gap where we parked. Going to head on down the trail.
Took off all my thermal gear. A little chilly, but I think it'll be better at the end of the night.
Look at our tough worship leader. 22 degrees and he's in a t-shirt. Hope Dylan doesn't watch this. He's going to be like, oh, you can't believe you said that, Angela. Our worship leader, Ben Peoples, and our pastor, Dylan Davis, are brother-in-laws, and oh my goodness, they're hilarious. They're hilarious individually, and they're even more hilarious together. They pick on each other like...
I challenge him because he wants to be as strong as me.
He's not here. I'm not even going to tell him. I'm going to let him watch the video. It's just thermals. Conrad's shedding a layer. I'm videotaping this because this point right here, it was in Mary Margaret's in my video. Jeff dropped us off here one night. But this is where in 2015, Kelsey and I, we were afraid for our lives. We had made the decision to slack pack, and we had nothing as through hikers. And these roads, we have a support driver that was getting to us. And so that's why it was a no-brainer. He was going to meet us up here. Road here, road there, 3 different ways. Road here, that's the trail. And there was trees down. He couldn't get to us. We were all slack packing, and there was another guy that gave our driver that was going to meet us up here his bag, so none of us had anything. And yeah, got up there, and it was sun was dropping. It was below freezing. Kelsey was in shorts and a tank top, and yeah, Mama Bear was kind of scared. I was huddled around my daughter, and Turtle Hawk was his name. He found a lighter, got a fire going for us, and we were hunkered around the fire with nothing, trying to figure out what we were going to do. And headlights pop over the hill. Our driver had finally found a way. There were trees down, so he had to go back down and find another way around it. And this was all new to us. It's our first time through the AT. So yeah, I just stopped here for a minute to soak it in. And every time I get on the AT, I miss my daughter. So anyway, we'll see you somewhere on the trail. Sorry, I'm going to say it one more time. Hey, Pastor.
Hey.
Who's stronger, you or Ben?
Be honest. He has these dad calves that would make any man jealous.
I thought, man, he was just pulling
And
the
I think his shoulders
honest card here.
His
I thought he was going to rip you right
are
away.
probably stronger than mine, but I think I've got him on like squat and probably bench press.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
We'll see.
Little view out of a Trey Mountain.
Just tie that off.
Alrighty. On our way to Indian Grave. This is what we have to show for the hardest mile for me of the trip so far. Ooh, I was hurting. Shall we? Ooh. Pastor Dylan and Ben are up ahead of us. I just had a really slow mile, but alright, rock and roll. On our way down. There we go. Pastor Dylan and I are trying to beat the dark. We got 15 miles today, and we started late because it was 22 degrees this morning, and no one wanted to get out of our sleeping bags. So by the time we got on the trail, it was 9-ish. But anyway, it's been a good day overall, but 15 miles is a lot of miles on the AT for a recreational weekend, so everybody's killing it. Pastor's hiking amazing, especially since he hadn't been feeling good for a few days before. Conrad and Ben have been crushing it. I'm actually feeling pretty good. We're probably going about 3.5 miles per hour right now, which is a really good pace. Alright, we'll see you at the shelter. I had a good picture of that sunset. Look at that, it's beautiful. Hope the camera's not shaking too much. I'm trying to walk steady. Little film here before it gets too late or I get too tired. Conrad and Ben had an awesome fire waiting for us. This place is way better than last night because we're down in a ravine, so there's no wind. Conrad and Ben, I always seem to catch someone in the privy. Pastor Dylan's in the privy this time. How are you feeling, honey?
I feel pretty good.
15 miles later, how do you feel, Ben?
I feel great, except my feet have blisters.
Sorry.
Developing.
Okay.
But,
yep.
you know, we only have 100 miles to hike out of here, so we should be good.
Right? Should not. We're making a choice to sleep in the shelter tonight. think it's going to be about 24 or 25. So, but we were so toasty last night, 4 degrees cooler, we're going to go for it. We're starting day 3. We have 12 miles to go today to end back at Neels Gap. I don't know why I said that way. Ben got attacked in the middle of the night.
I saved him.
Yep. Pastor was ready to come to his rescue. We'll leave it at that.
It's because you moved your bag and came after me.
But the sunrise is beautiful this morning.
I was thinking, I wonder if they're still going to try to get to the bag, and now it's literally dangling.
Beautiful sight here at Low Gap Shelter. We are 12 miles north of Neels Gap. If you're wanting to do a little section hike, 38 miles between Dix Creek and Neels Gap. It's pretty cool. Gotta climb back up on out of here though, but it was nice for keeping us secluded from the wind. Little creek down there to fill up, so it's right there. Everything at our fingertips. We could live here quite nicely. The privy, no, this doesn't get 5 stars. The privy's too far uphill.
Yeah.
So, 4.
4.5.
All right.
4.5.
What got you last night, Ben?
The mouse?
Honey, that's on film.
Got to get one on film.
Oh, God. I don't know what's going on here with this hiker Trail Magic bag on the bear line. I got a feeling between that and these toe socks right here and this sleeping bag, it just reeks of me of a hiker that says, forget it. I'm done. I'm never doing this again. But, needless to say, because I've never seen Trail Magic in a $20 waterproof bag of odds and ends, things that he's obviously picked out for himself. 1 peanut butter pack, 1 olive oil pack, 1 oatmeal, 1 mustard. But nevertheless, we were able to put some peanut butter in our oats. Hunter's down by getting some water. It's nice to have the creek so close, because a lot of times you gotta walk way off. Oh my word, look how beautiful! Sunrise is coming up over the hill. They put these bear lines up only 15 miles from here. That was where Mary Margaret and I saw that one bear. Little black bear. Where you going, Ben?
Gonna go poop.
There you have it. Good morning. It's a beautiful morning. I'm enjoying the hike by myself. All the boys are up ahead. It's gonna end up to be just an amazing hike. It's day 3, just at a hog pen gap. We got 7.6 left on our 38-mile journey. There's my amazingly handsome husband. All right.
That's it.
How we feeling, gentlemen?
Never better. Feel good right now.
Yeah, because we're at the top of that.
Yep. Always feels good to get to the top.
I forgot this was up here. Okay, get one more for the way down. One more view. Trail's been a lot of rock. And it's slippery right now because of all the leaves. Right there's the trail.